invite you to catch a memory you won't forget as the skies above Summertown light up with a special entrance. Please welcome the Air Evac Lifetime 110, led by one of our very own Summertown High School Class of 2000 graduate, Mr. Dustin Bowman. Let's hear it for Mr. Bowman and the entire Air Evac crew as they make this unforgettable flight for Eagle Nation. this time, I ask that everyone please rise for tonight's prayer. We are pleased to have Summertown High School FCA member Grace Grammatico leading us in the prayer this evening, followed by the introduction to our national anthem.
Please bow your heads. Dear God, I thank you for this day, and I thank you for bringing us all here tonight. I pray for the safety of the athletes, refs, and coaches, as well as all the fans watching. Lord, please help everyone to exhibit good sportsmanship and glorify you this night. Please keep everyone safe on their way home. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask if you would remain standing and remove cover for the playing of our national anthem. The flag this evening will be raised by Major Paulette B. Provost, United States Army retired. Mrs. Provost is a long-term substitute and has been a mentor to so many students at Summertown High School. We are honored to have her here with us to raise our nation's flag. Tonight's national anthem will be presented by the Summertown High School Sound of Summertown Band, under the direction of Mrs. Catherine Medley Hartsfield and Assistant Band Director, Mr. Josh Burleson.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Summertown, Tennessee for, let's just call it, the first of many here on a brand new football field. We've had, as you guys got to see on your screen, we've had many opening ceremony festivities here going on this brand new football. I don't know what was going on there, but well, I thought we was getting yelled at there for a minute, Adam. Coach Jason Busby was hot this opening night. But just mark it down, boys. Friday, August 29th of 2025, Summertown High School started a new era, and we've got a beautiful football field, Adam.
Yeah, it is. It's been a long time in the works, but I'm also, too, man, this has really moved quickly with this thing, too, and it is beautiful. Beautiful concession stand, nice setup. I actually got to ride in tonight on a golf cart with very nice padded seats, too. So,
I think Will said off air about 10 months from when they started clearing land, taking out trees, and put this. I mean, you walk in, it might as well be Neyland Stadium for what we're used to.
100%.
I mean, we were in a glorious press box. We'll probably have shown pictures of that and stuff up here. But, Adam, you know, we'll get to the ball game in a minute, but just to absorb kind of what we've got, I went in the concession stands and saw the locker rooms and stuff. I mean, we're state of the art right now.
Yeah, I haven't really had a chance to go in there, Clint, but we've come a long way, and a special thanks to a lot of people in this community and all the people that I know there's probably been a lot of donations and a lot of time and effort and a lot of money and hard work that's gone into this. And as they mentioned in the earlier during some of the proceedings, this will be a night you can look back on years from now and remember this.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, mark it down.
It's exciting.
Friday, August 29th, 2025, the first game ever played here, high school-wise, on this brand-new facility. All right. We've, I think to do that, Will told us we've got a player from each grade. You've got Blaine Moore representing the seniors, Michaela Powell representing the juniors. I didn't see who was, let's see, I think that's Peyton Powell and Lincoln Wilson are representing the freshman bunch. But, Adam, let's get into it. Summertown coming off a loss at Lawrence County last Friday night. Neck and neck for 3 quarters, but that third quarter just got away from them, and Lawrence County just kind of spread it out and ran all over these young Eagles.
They did. I thought Summertown looked very solid. Like I said, what was a tie ball game, I believe, Clint, at the half? Look, I know Summertown seemed to get a little tired and run down that second half, but you've also got to give Lawrence County credit, man. They kind of adjusted their game plan in that second half, and I'm going to tell you, that young man running for them in that second half, man, he is an athlete, and he is going to give a lot of people trouble this year, not just Summertown, I assure you.
Yeah, they're down in Loretta Town tonight, so we'll keep an eye on that one and let you know how that one's going too. But, Adam, you know, I talked about it on X Sports Live. There were some really good positive things you saw out of Summertown, but there's some things they've got to clean up. They coughed up the football there on that first opening drive when they were marching down the field in the red zone. They pinned Lawrence County back into their own end zone, forced a punt, and had the great starting position at around the 20 and only went backwards. And then about a 2-minute drill right before half, they had to try to settle for a field goal to take a 3-point lead, missed the field goal, but they didn't execute real well. So you saw a lot of good things, but you also saw a lot of things you've got to get cleaned up. And you've got to get it cleaned up because right now you got Wayne County coming into the house. They're coming off a big 16-14 win over who we scouted 2 weeks ago in Richland, who I think everybody's got high hopes for.
Well, and I know they've got to be excited about that in Wayne County. Look, Wayne County traditionally is going to be tough. They're well coached. They run the football. A lot of good, tough kids. Just tough smash mouth football. Summertown has to make some adjustments, though. Look, bottom line is, too, they made their mistakes. 14 points, I believe, against Lawrence County. Still not an offensive touchdown. I believe both of those were special teams.
One offensive touchdown.
Yeah, that was the one pass. But, you know, you've got the defense needs
Trick
help
play
from
the
the
pass
offense.
to Jake, yeah.
Yeah, the defense has got to get some help from the offense. That offense has got to, be a little more consistent, maybe develop some long drives, give that defense some time to get a little bit of rest. I just think in that, especially in that second half, man, Lawrence County just kept Summertown on the field defensively way too long.
Yeah. You know, Lawrence County did a great job. They spread it out. They weren't very effective in their passing game in that first half, but what it did was it spread Summertown out. In that second half, they just ran all over Summertown. Now,
Exactly.
Adam, getting into it, looks like Summertown's going to receive, but I did talk to Coach Walt Smith today, and he said he thinks Wayne County may be better than Lawrence County. He said the only thing that may be in their advantage as opposed to them, even if they're better than Lawrence County, he says they're not as fast. So you hope you can keep them in front of them and keep them from breaking away.
Well, but I'll tell you, you're probably going to be dealing with a lot of tough guys in the trenches tonight. From Wayne County, traditionally that's what they have. This should be a good one. Hopefully Summertown can make this a good game.
Not a good start.
No.
I don't know if Summertown's come away with that or not.
I don't know if anyone knows, but I think Wayne County's got it.
Yeah, Lincoln.
They do.
Looked like Lincoln Wilson was on that, and he kind of stepped back to let it take a bounce, and then it took a bad bounce, and not an onside kick, but just a high squibber that Summertown didn't know how to field.
Well, last year, Clint, Summertown used that consistently throughout the whole year.
Yeah.
That short mid-range kick right over that front line. And if you're not ready for it.
Yeah, watching Will's replay, that I believe that was Wilson. He instead of getting under it and catching it, he kind of jumped back and going to try to get it off a bounce, and it just took a bad bounce and let Wayne County. So Wayne County's going to go to work real quick here. Case Butler, quarterback. They were going to get a false start right off the bat, so that'll help Summertown's case just a little bit.
If you're Wayne County, this is huge. Not only, Summertown gets the football to start. You get it before basically any offense or defense takes the field. So you're going to get it at the half, and you're sitting in prime real estate now at the 35.
Yeah, false start's going to back it up 5 yards, but as Adam just said, boy, that's that's not how you want to break in your new field, Adam.
No, it is not. It is not. But I will say you've got a chance here to bear down. You've got them 1st and 15. Worst case is hold them to 3.
Butler in the shotgun. He's got Vaughn right beside him. Going to hand it to Vaughn. Good penetration there by Summertown. Big number 55, Aiden Hill, 5'7", 176-pound senior for Summertown. He's going to get a tackle for loss.
I will say one thing, Clint. We were talking about the speed. Coach was talking about you're probably not going to see the speed from Wayne County did from Lawrence County. I will also say, too, you're probably not going to see them throw the ball around the way Lawrence County did that first half.
Coach Smith did tell me they'll throw it some, but nothing like Lawrence County spread out and looks that they gave.
Yeah.
Butler, shotgun again. Back to throw, as we just said. He's going to let that one go. He's going to overthrow everybody. That pass is going to be incomplete. As Adam said, good job by Powell there, and I think Jake Pettis both on that one. Kind of had the receiver sandwiched. So that'll make it 3rd and 16. Summertown after a costly on the kickoff, trying to get their offense out on the field here.
I think if you're Wayne County here, you'd love to get a touchdown or a first down, but I think honestly at this point you may not be playing, hey, get it back to, 3rd and 8. If you can get a 7 or 8 here,
you're go for
I
it
think
down.
you're going.
Yeah.
This deep in Summertown territory, this early in the game, I'd probably go.
Pistol formation. You got Case Butler back to throw, rolling to his right, looking, going to air one. Pettis almost had him an interception, but it leads out of bounds. That'll be an incomplete pass. Might get 3rd and 16. We'll see what Wayne County wants to do because they are deep in Summertown territory.
I will say one thing about Wayne County. It's not a screen pass. It's not something over the middle. Hey, they're looking down the field.
They're rolling out and chunking.
Yeah, and I like that. Looking down the field, that's what you got to do.
I want to give a big shout-out to Mr. Timmy Kinnick and former Summertown Eagle football player, Mr. Mason Williams. They're on the chain gang, boys. That shows how bad a shape we're in.
Hey, they hung Joe Calvin and Timmy hung his TV.
Big shout out to Joe Calton and Timmy hanging the TVs in here.
So
they are good for something.
So if the chains are slow to move tonight, can we jump on Timmy?
Yeah,
Do we have
absolutely.
The right to? Okay, awesome.
And if they don't, we can still jump on it.
Okay, good.
All right, so, Wayne County, I think they're going to call a timeout and talk things over. We'll take a timeout with them, be back in a minute here on the Exports Network.
Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg is your go-to stop to complete your home, business, a combination of both, or really anything you can think of. With one of the region's biggest selection of bedroom furniture, name brand mattresses, recliners, living room and dining room suites, accents for the home or office, quality name brand appliances, and did I mention Swap and Shop services what they sell? This is family owned and operated business at its best. And the best part is, they'll treat you like family too.
We got bedroom suites, mattresses, dining room suites, appliances, outdoor equipment, mowers, and more. See us at the Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Lee.
I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do, how's the real estate market. I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something.
All right, back at it. 4th and 16. Wayne County looks like they're going for it. Back to throw. Throwing it across, broken up. Summertown will force Wayne County to turn it over on downs. So good stand there, Adam, for Summertown after a costly mishap on the kickoff.
Very fortunate, Clint. Wayne County might look back on that. You get them 1st and 10 from roughly the 30.
Yeah.
And really don't even move. Really, you move backwards.
Got the 25 because
well,
it was more than that because they backed up 15.
That's correct.
So good stand there by the Eagles defense. Now we got to get the offense going if you're Summertown.
To me, this is what I'm really looking for tonight, Clint. I'm looking for this offense to maybe open it up and pull a few things tonight and get a little bit more consistent than they were last week.
Going to start it out the way we started last week. Going to hand it to Klinghardt. He breaks one tackle, plows ahead for about 5 or 6 on the first carry. Taking Klinghardt. It's a handoff from Max Dillard. Went back and listened to that broadcast. I think I called Max Dillard Max Schaefer at least twice, Will. So I'm going to try to do my best not to. His dad let me know that, too. Max played a hard, tough game last week. He was on his back a lot, especially that third quarter when Lawrence County really dialed up that defensive pressure in that front four they have. And Max got up limping several times and had a lot of players going out. Hoffman in motion. Avoids one tackle, but can't avoid the second one. I think he's turned the football over, and he has. Hoffman gets stripped. They're going to say Wayne County's got it, and they do. So another costly mistake here by Summertown.
That hurts, Clint. This early, you already muff a kickoff, and now you fumbled on your second play from scrimmage.
Kind of shocked that, which – you know, we hit him up the gut, was trying to go pitch out there.
Yeah.
So now Summertown defense right back at it. Wayne County going to start this one on the ground. Good first down run there by Mason Moore.
If I'm Wayne County, I think Summertown can expect here. If I'm Wayne County, this football is going to be on the ground. They're going to be moving this thing on the ground.
Yeah, if I'm Wayne County, if we go for fourth down again, it's going to be about 4th and 5, 4th and 6 at the most.
Yeah, I think they have intention at this point. You've got to make this field position pay off.
Hand off again to Moore one more time. Going to get some more positive yards and make it 3rd and very doable. You're definitely in 4-down territory.
Yeah. And they've done a much better job this possession of just going north and south. And look, this D-line for Summertown, they're going to get better. They're young. They're going to get better as the year goes along. But look, they're also not a huge line.
Oh, no.
And I thought Lawrenceburg kept them on the field a ton last week.
You got Grady Rigsby out there on it. He's 5'8", 150 pounds.
Yeah. So, I mean, if I'm them, I'm putting pressure on this defensive line of Summertown.
Try the pistol formation. Summertown's going to sniff it out. Looked like a busted play for Wayne County. I don't know if it's supposed to be a handoff. Looked like some miscommunication there. So a big 3rd down stop there for Summertown. Make it 4th and long now. Of course, you got to imagine if they went for it 4th and 16, Adam, they're going to go for it 4th and 7.
Yeah. You've got options here if you're Wayne County. The question is, though, you're throwing the football right now. You're 0 for 3, and Summertown's look like they've locked you down pretty good throwing the ball. And 7 yards is an awful long way to get on the ground, Clint. Curious what they'll do here.
They're going to go back to that pistol formation. Get Mason Moore right behind your quarterback. Rolling out to his right. Looking. Fires across the middle. Picked off. Michaela Powell with the interception, which he probably would have been better off just to drop it, but the ball's there. Go catch it.
Yeah, great job on the play, but, of course, you probably lost, looks like about 12 yards. Are they calling that incomplete?
Well,
I don't
coach
think
is
so.
saying didn't catch it. Mr. Frierson back there saying down. So,
yeah, and Mr. Frierson's the one that matters.
That's right.
But I understand. Hey, I don't blame him if I'm Summertown's coach. I'm probably trying to call it, see if they'll turn it too. So.
Well, Adam, here's the deal. You've had 2 great series defensively if you're Summertown. You've got to at least try to get across the 50 and swap this field position.
Yeah, at the very least, flip this field. The issue is, though, man, you've got to get something going offensively. And as good as it's too big a stop as Summertown's defense has had, eventually, you just can't keep giving Wayne County that field position. They're going to make you pay for it.
You got Schaefer in there as a power back right now. Dillard's going to fake the handoff. Dillard's going to come around right tackle. Going to power forward is Max. Good first down run there. Ran that read well.
I tell you, Clint, especially in the Jamboree game we did, I thought Schaefer ran the ball a few times well. I'm wondering if they might look at getting him involved a little
Well,
bit.
he's in the backfield now.
Yeah. I really like the way he runs. He's a big, strong kid, athletic. I think he can do some damage if you get him in football.
Well, he's one of those that wants to hurt you when he runs.
Yeah, 100%.
Max, center. Going to hand it off to Schaefer. Schaefer's on a foot race. Schaefer across the 50,
Go, big guy.
across the 40,
Go, big
across
guy.
the 30, the 20, the 10. Wayne County's going to knock him out of bounds at around the 5, but Adam just called it. Adam, what's the winning lottery tickets for Powerball coming up?
Listen, thanks, guys, for listening to Exports tonight. I am done for the night.
Just put us through to Coach Winfrey's headset.
Yeah, bring somebody back in here. Who's going to replace me, Will? Get Cody. Bring him in here.
Schaefer going to come off, get him some wind, but a big run. They're going to say he goes out at around the 9, so it'll be first and goal for Summertown.
That was a big run. And I'm going to tell you, give Summertown's line credit, too. That hole, man, once he made a cut, it was there.
Let's see, Jason, John Wheeler, he's going to come in for Jake Pettis. Maybe going like a heavy set here. No, Wheeler's going to go out in the same spot. So you got Dillard under center. Klinghardt back in there. Going to hand it to Klinghardt, and he's met at the line of scrimmage. Not much doing there. Maybe a yard.
Will just showed that replay of the big run by Schaefer. I actually don't know if he was ever touched, even touched coming through the line.
Watching it again now. Yeah, maybe one time just turned his pads a little bit, but that's it.
Yeah.
Until they drove him out of bounds.
This is big if you're Summertown here. You want to get points, but you need 7 here. You need 6.
Well, you called that one. I'm going to call this one. I want to see something where either Pugh or Powell can maybe get around the edge and go with that speed. But you got Klinghardt in the backfield again. Powell going to go in motion. Max going to keep it. Max running. He's all the way. He'll go untouched into the end zone. Touchdown, Summertown. They finally got something going on their second opportunity.
Well, Clint, and
technically third.
Well, and that was set up. Schaefer with the big run up the gut. Then Klinghardt up the gut. And then the fake. And that whole D-line of Wayne County just had to collapse on that fake. Great job by Dillard.
Max Dillard running that read to perfection. Your first ever touchdown here at the new field in Summertown will go to the Summertown Eagles and Max Dillard.
All right, Will, over under. The first ever extra point in Summertown, will it actually land on
I'm
the
calling it now.
stand?
I bet he kicks it over.
All right, let's see what we got. Here we go.
Low snap. Hoffman just got to push that one through.
Oh, man, they put
Kind of hit him a line drive, but either way, it's up and it's through. That was good, wasn't it? Yeah. Extra point is good. We'll be back in a minute here on the Exports Network.
Working with Gina was great because she really knows this area. I gave her the specifications of what I was looking for, and she took me right to my forever home.
I met Gina when she sold my son's home within 5 days after it hit the market. With my home, from the day the sign hit the yard to the day we signed the papers, Gina was there every step of the way. Her involvement in the sale of my home was the best decision that I made.
We never felt like Gina was pushing us to make a deal with a buyer. She knew what we wanted, and she worked diligently to get us the best offer for our properties.
Working hard for my clients to make their dreams come true. Let me work for you.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier
Back at it here on the Exports Network. Summertown strikes first. And, Adam, it's hard to imagine Summertown coughed football up twice, and we still got 6:07 to go. Each team's had 2 offensive possessions, and we've still got 6:07 to go.
Well, and you've started this game off, even with all the errors you made, you started off great. But, look, don't forget what happened in Lawrence County.
Absolutely.
Okay, I think, what did they do? Return one on us?
Yep.
I'm telling you, we don't want to return the favor after what you've done so hard here to fight 7-0. Special teams had better lock down here and fill these gaps and hopefully help out with some field position.
Hoffman, All-State kicker, going to bomb that one away. It's going to come down at around the 20. Number 26, Avery Vaughn's got it. He's trying to break it to the outside. Adam just called it. He's not going to get away as Hoffman's going to knock him down, but he gets fresh into Summertown territory. So another great starting field position for Wayne County.
On a good note, that is Wayne County's worst starting position.
It is.
I think, the 25, the 40, and now the 43.
Yeah. Hey, we'll just keep backing them up, boys.
We're going.
Will said we need to just start kicking it out of bounds, give them the 45.
Hey, I've seen times where it could be best.
It wouldn't shock me if we don't see that pooch kick the next opportunity we get.
Well, you're allowing to get ahead of steam.
Moore running it. Going to get a big gain on first down all the way down to about almost the 35. So gain of about 8 on first down, maybe 7.
If you're Wayne County here, you still got to feel good. You've had great starting position pretty much all 3 of your drives. I think you just keep pounding the football and trying to wear the Summertown team down. That's a good gain on first down.
Case Butler in the pistol. Got Moore behind him, going to keep it. Butler does a good job with that read as he's going to pick up the first down. Summertown sold off on Moore. Butler's going to power forward, get across the 30. First down for Wayne County.
Looking at his replay, man, I'm going to tell you, Butler does a great job with that. He put that ball right in that back's belly and then pulled it. That's textbook on how it needs to be done.
In the pistol again, get Butler with Moore behind him. Looked like a jump there, but no flag. Moore going to power ahead again, about 5 more on it. Wayne County not having any hard time picking up chunks on the ground this drive. What did I miss at Loretta? Goodness gracious. Lawrence County with 4:10 to go in the first is about to kick an extra point to go up 21-0.
And it is
and
good.
They did. Shout out to Miss Sarah Morrison. She was perfect against Summertown. Going to keep it again. It's Butler. He's stacked up there. Great job there by Austin Reed. Let's see who else was on that tackle. Yeah, Austin Reed. And number 56, Heath Benefield.
And if you're Wayne County, this is what you want. You're looking at 3rd and 5. You're not looking at these longer downs. You want to keep it manageable here if you do get to 4th down where it's just a few yards. They're definitely in 4th down territory, I believe, unless, heaven forbid, they were to lose a bunch of yards here.
Butler's going to hand that one off. Got some running room. That's the speedy number 26, Avery Vaughn, who returned the kickoff across midfield, and he's going to pick up another first down for Wayne County. Inside the 15 now. Any hurry is Wayne County. Get Butler. Going to keep it. Summertown bit on the read, and he's going to walk into the end zone. Is Case Butler. So good answer by the Wayne County Wildcats. Got a good kickoff return, and then just methodically pounding it down the field and getting the end zone at them.
Well, they definitely struggled moving the football a little bit, those first 2, but that looked easy, Clint. That looked very easy. Butler with a great job on those reads, and Summertown just looked confused a lot of that drive.
He wasn't touched till he was almost across the 5. Coach Dan Winfrey and Coach Jason Busby didn't look too happy after all that. Going to go for 2, and they're going to say they've got it. So Wayne County is going to take an 8-7 lead with 3:21 to go here in the first quarter. We'll be back in a few minutes here on the X Sports Network.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter.
All right, back at it. All of a sudden, we've had some scoring breakout, Adam. Summertown takes the 7-0 lead. Then on the ensuing kickoff, Wayne County is going to return it into great starting position. And then after about 6 plays and pounding it on the ground, they're going to take an 8-7 lead as they go for 2. Another pooch kick. Let's see. Wilson's going to call fair catch. He's going to get under that one and secure that one.
Growth, my friend. Lesson learned. That's a young man.
It's a freshman. Right. He made a mistake at the start of the game. He waved for a fair catch, and he got under that one, and he handled it. Great job, Lincoln Wilson.
You think that he might have had a discussion with the coach between
I didn't look down there and see if he got chewed out or not, but, of course, knowing his mama, she probably went down there and chewed him out.
On a different note, too, Lawrence County actually on pace to score 84 points after Loretta tonight. And they actually have 3 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Well, they took it easy on us. I don't know if they'll do it on Loretta.
Yeah, it may not.
Pitch out on the option. Powell's got it, trying to pick up a block, and he does. Power forward. Not going to have a first down, but a good first down run there. As they're going to say he steps out at around the 33.
I'm like you, as far as you discussed earlier, Clint. You want points on the board, but Summertown needs to move this football, at least get to midfield. If you have to punt, you punt, but make Wayne County have to start at least from their side of the field.
Yeah.
I mean, at least one possession.
Yeah, Klinghardt is your power back. You got Powell in the slot. You got Pettis, lone receiver to the right. Going to hand it to Klinghardt. Going to power forward. Good spot. Will give him a first down, and I think he's got it.
Yeah, he does.
Good hard-nosed running there by Kanan Klinghardt. Will, you think they'd let me sponsor a Fields and Brown first down? Woo! Like we had to hear all. Yeah, okay.
I tell you what, we could really go all out, and if you could get us a sign and we could mount it on top of the first down markers.
That's true.
Fields and Brown first down, and just have a big sign up there with your phone number and address on it.
Same formation. Pugh starts out in motion. They're going to hand it off to Powell. Powell gets cut off. Good defense by Wayne County, but Powell does a great job cutting it back in and getting about 5 out of it. So good job by Powell recognizing the outside was cut off, brings it back in, gets a good first down run.
These teams, Clint, honestly, offensively, are very similar to how they do things.
A lot of misdirection on the handoff and where you're running.
Yeah. Right now, the only true difference has just been the starting field position for Wayne County.
While we got it, and I see her walking across there, I want to give a big shout-out to former Summertown Lady Eagle great, state champion, and now standout at Southern UT. Your daughter, Miss Hannah Lindsay, she brought us some goodies up here. We had cupcakes and everything.
Just thank the Lord she didn't cook them. That's the main thing.
Well, I figured who the cook was.
Yeah.
Dillard going to keep that one on the read. He gets trucked, but not till after he gets the first down. The good sign is Dillard jumped back up.
Hey, putting those concussion helmets to use,
That's
man.
right.
That's what they're for. He did get popped pretty good, though. I'm going to tell you, though, Clint, that man right there is tough, that young man. Dillard is a tough kid.
You know, and that's the thing, Adam, that we really hadn't talked about a lot is Max was maybe, I'm not going to say he was, but he was at least one of our best defenders last year.
Yeah.
Well, now he's a quarterback, and now don't get me wrong, he's out there sometimes on defense, but not every down like last year.
Yeah, he's a multi-use kid, man. He does a lot of things well.
So that's one thing that hurts not having Max on defense. Pugh going to go in motion. We're going to hand it off to Klinghardt. Going to ground and pound. Got a minute 15 here to go in the first.
I think if you can get here, you got a minute left in this quarter. Get here down 1 if you're Summertown. You got to feel good with the turnover, with 2 turnovers.
You got the momentum with the football back.
You've already gotten cross midfield. You flip the field regardless. Hopefully they can get a first down here and keep this drive going.
Play clock's at 24. Game clock's at 50. Maybe one more play, and we'll probably be going to the second quarter. Dillard under center. Powell in motion. Going to hand it off to Pugh. Pugh trying to get around the outside. Can't do it, though. Good open field tackle there by number 27, Dylan Van Fleet for Wayne County. I don't think it's a tackle loss, but they're going to give him right back at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was a great tackle because if he gets that corner on you, he's probably getting that first down with his speed.
Let's see if Coach Dan Winfrey is going to just take this from the second quarter. I don't think he's giving Max a play to bring in, and it will. That will take us to the second quarter. Summertown trails 8-7. We'll be back in a few minutes here on the X Sports Network.
Your regularly scheduled day to bring you breaking news out of Summertown, Tennessee, where a one-of-a-kind property has just hit the market and it's turning heads all over the region. Reports confirm this is no ordinary home. We're talking about a stunning 16-acre estate featuring a modern ranch-style home with almost 3,000 square feet of single-level living space, meticulously designed for comfort and style. Sources say the property comes with its very own mother-in-law home and a 30 by 90 workshop that has an 800 square foot apartment. In the center of it all is your own private resort, a sparkling pool surrounded by an awesome pool house, a place to unwind, to entertain, and to make every day feel like you're on vacation. Opportunities like this don't stay on the market very long, so for more information, contact Stacy Springer, 931-242-9263 before the story changes. This has been your breaking news real estate update. Now back to you.
At Murray Regional Health, you'll find the expertise and technology available in larger cities, paired with the personalized and compassionate care you deserve. As the largest health system between Nashville and Huntsville, we have a medical staff of more than 200 physicians across an array of specialties, ranging from primary care to robotic surgery. They lead skilled teams of nurses and other clinical experts that diagnose and treat conditions with advanced technology. Murray Regional Health, where clinical excellence meets compassionate care.
All right, back at it as we start this second quarter. Summertown trails Wayne County 8-7. But Summertown is moving the football. They got 3rd and 7. What are you looking for here, Adam? You called it on the last one.
North and south. You need to get something north and south. I think you're planning on forward down territory here. 3rd and 7. I think you need to keep this football away from Wayne County. It's way too early in the game, I think, to try anything crazy or out on the edge. I'm going north and south with something big.
Do have Schaefer back in there.
Yeah, I'm going to try to at least get this thing to 4th and 2, 4th and 3, and see where we go from there.
Powell in motion. Going to hand it off to Schaefer.
There you
going
go.
to plow forward. A good spot will definitely make it 4th and
It's
2.
going to be about a yard, maybe 2.
Well, this man over here, I like his spot better than the far side.
Yeah, he moved back for us.
Okay, good. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, he.
Going to be 4th and a long 2. Summertown's offense is going to stay on the field. Well, the good thing is, Adam, if you don't get it, you're finally making Wayne County start on the opposite side of the 50.
If I'm Wayne County here, I'm loading up the box. I'm going to shut everything down. Summertown hasn't been able to get out wide much at all. Most of their yards have been up the middle. You got to be creative here if you're Summertown. I think Wayne County, they're stacked.
I look for Dillard. Dillard will keep it.
You'll have
Max going to plow forward. He's going to get it with his legs and go down. But great job on the read and keeping it and plowing forward from Max Dillard.
That's big for Summertown.
I want to give a big shout-out to Mr. Drew Cranston's filling in for Mr. John Daniel. John, our condolences are with you, the loss of his father. But, John, we miss you, buddy, and we're here for you.
I'm going to tell you, Drew's got a son, man, on the middle school team, and I'm telling you, yeah, I think that kid wakes up in the morning ready to hit somebody. Yeah, he's a tough kid. I watched him last night. I was really impressed with a lot of those kids, but he stuck out to me a lot.
Schaefer under center. Powell going to go in motion. Going to pitch it out to Powell. Dillard at center. Powell's got a lane, gets tripped up, or he would have got more, but another first down for Summertown. Thank you, Will. That was hopefully my one and only time I call Max Dillard Max Schaefer. Well, they would help me if one of them didn't wear 12 and one of them didn't wear 13. You know what I mean?
That's big, though. Summertown been pounding up the gut, man, and they finally get a corner, which is big.
And what that'll do, Adams, that'll open back up the middle because you're going to have to pay a little respect to the outside now if you're Wayne County. 10:05 to go here in the first half. Summertown marching. They've got it inside the 25. You got Schaefer, Powell, and Pugh in the backfield. Going to plow forward. Not much there. Ooh, let's see. Was that Schaefer? Schaefer kind of got bent backwards, but they're going to give him a good,
maybe what?
Good 3 or 4 there on it before he got on his forward motion.
Summertown with a big set in the backfield that time. I believe they had 3 in the backfield. A lot of moving around back there. So
yeah, and that misdirection that they're running pretty well. I do want to give a shout out to our volleyball squad. We'll had our 2 biggest rivals this week, Lawrence County and Loretta, and took care of business. Only lost 1 set out of the 2 matches. Beat Lawrence County 3 sets to 1 and swept Lawrence County and then beat Loretta. It only lost 1 set to Loretta. Pew in motion. They're going to plow forward to Klinghard. He kind of gets stood up, kind of runs right into a host. It looked like I don't know where our line was.
Well, I think he ran into the back of his own man.
Yeah.
You got to give Wayne County line credit. They got some push into that backfield that time. And kind of blew that up from the start.
As Adam was saying, I think Klinghard was trying to give it time to develop. Then nothing was there, so he just had to get what he could.
If you're Summertown, you're still in great shape. 3rd and 6, you got to consider you're in 4-down territory here. I still think you keep pounding this ball. Try to get it to 4th and 2 and go from there. You're definitely in field goal range, I believe, for our kicker at this point as well.
Got a bunch formation, no wide receivers. Mac's going to keep it, and he's going to get tripped up. Nothing there. That was blown up. So do you give Hoffman a chance to pound this one through and retake the lead, or are you going for it 4th and 6, Adam?
They're with the young man every day in practice. I'm going to let them make that call, but if I think at this point I'm taking the lead here. Worst case scenario is you give up. You're still going to put Wayne County in deep in their own territory, even if you were to miss it. But I think 5 is a lot to ask.
Hoffman's still over here, so 4th and 5, Summertown's going.
I think it's a big ask here.
Look for Summertown to maybe try to draw Wayne County off.
Yeah.
Now we're going to get a timeout. Summertown wants to talk about it. We'll take it with them here on the Exports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring
All right, back at it. Summertown trying to go for it on 4th and 5. Keep this drive alive. They trail 8-7 here. Dillard going to keep it. Stays on his feet. Dillard cuts to the outside. He's going to have the first down and then some. Gutsy move and gutsy running by Max Dillard. But it will be a Summertown first down. Woo, Adam, I thought that was blown up in the backfield.
Yeah, I knew it would be best to go for it from the beginning, Clint. We don't need a kicker.
Yeah, what were you saying about go ahead and getting the lead?
Well, it's early in the game. You know, it's early, and hey, great play call. Yeah, he
watch
was about
replay.
down.
He was just about down.
Almost.
Great job, Max Dillard. Got to be a strong kid for that to happen.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, you've got to have a lot of faith in your quarterback on 4th and 5 to get that yardage. That's big right there.
First and goal, ball on the 9. Dillard under center. Nope, now I think we're going to have a flag and a delay of game on Summertown, and it will be. So that is not what you wanted coming out of a big first down run.
Well, look, after those first downs, man, when they spot that ball, they're starting that play clock. You've got to – and, you know, it's a big play. You want to celebrate a little bit, but you've got to get on that ball.
Yeah, the job's not done, is it?
No. And especially now with the pace and everything, the way the officials, I'm sure they're pressed to keep these games, moving. I even noticed on first downs last night in the middle school game, man, even if they ran out of bounds, that ball was placed down and that clock was rolling.
So instead of first and goal from the 9, it'll be first and goal from the 14. I think Summertown's first penalty, Adam, if my memory's right.
I believe that's correct.
Dillard under center. Pitching out. That's Pugh with it. Pugh looking to turn a corner. He's got it. Pugh to the end zone. Got a great block by Michaela Powell. Might have got away with a holding.
Well, I was watching that block, and I think he actually pulled off.
Yeah.
But I think he very well could have grabbed him if he wanted to, but he did pull off of him.
And something to note, Adam, we had a light show here at Summertown.
Man, look at this.
I mean, we are high tech.
Well, did you watch the middle school game last night?
No.
Well, hey, Will gave us one after the middle school game. I watched that. He kind of gave us a preview
Now, I hope
night.
it doesn't happen like Lawrence County. They waited till the second half because they forgot to do it. And then when they did it, the lights went off for about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
We just sat in the dark.
The question is here, are you going for 2 or they're going to just
it looks like Summertown's going to stick with their guns here, let Hoffman do his job. No, going to fake it. Going to pitch it out to Hoffman on the option, and now he's going to flea flick it in, and it's not there.
Now that is creativity on another level.
It is.
I'll give them that.
They were trying to hit it to John Wheeler there in the corner of the end zone, but nothing there. That'll make it 13-8. Summertown with a 5-point lead. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on the X Sports Network.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real and Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Back at it here on the X Sports Network. Summertown just scores, misses the 2-point conversion, but they do take the lead, 13-8. That's the good news. The bad news is, Adam, you're going to give the ball right back to Wayne County, who had no trouble with their last possession. They've got 7:15 to march down the field and return the favor, and they get the ball coming out of halftime.
Well, it's time for the defense to step up, but before that, special teams going to step up here.
Yeah, we've called everything. We're liable to see an onside kick here, a pooch kick, or we may just kick it straight out of bounds. Hoffman on. Pooch kick, little low liner.
There we go.
Better coverage by Summertown, but we still can't bring him down. Now Summertown will.
They're going to blow it dead.
So it's going to be just ahead of the 35.
Clint making progress, my man. Now starting in their own territory this time.
I mean, it's still great starting position, but it's not near as great as what they've had the rest of the night.
It's not as good as your opponent's 30, but not bad. We'll take that.
Let's look and see what we've got out there. I think now, Adam, I did notice that last possession. We were subbing a lot of kids defensively. It's almost like a takeoff series, if you know what I mean, to save some legs. Now, it looks like we do have pretty much our core defense out there.
The key against this team is you've got to hold Wayne County to minimal yards on first down.
Butler going to hand it off. That's Moore with it. Punching the outside. Picks up a
right.
block.
Yeah,
probably get away with a holding, but either way, it's going to take one play for Moore to take it all the way down to around the 30.
Yeah, that's not what you want to start.
Let's see Will's replay here. If you can see on that right edge. Yeah. All right. So just like that, here's Butler. Going to hand that one off. Summertown's going to snuff that one out. Good job, Summertown, by closing that gap. Colton Pugh in on that tackle.
if you're Summertown, that's big. You've got to hold them to minimal yards on first down and keep them behind the chains. When they're ripping off 5, 6, 7 or more on first down, it's just hard.
Avery Vaughn, your runner for Wayne County on that one. Boy, we need a TO right here, Adam.
Yeah, it would be big here.
Wayne County to call football up. Going to keep it that time is Butler. Summertown falls for it. I'll tell you what, they're just kind of giving a heavy dose of what we're doing with Dillard. And I don't know, Adam, if Butler has been touched until at least 5 yards in.
Well, and Butler, it's a chore to get that man. It's not like he's a small guy either. I mean, he's a tall, well-built kid. It's not just like taking down your average quarterback either. He is athletic, gets through the line quickly, he's intelligent. He's a load to deal with.
You know, I don't know if I'm not turning Pugh or maybe Schaefer into my spy on him.
Yeah.
Going to hand it off. That's Moore.
I don't know if he got there.
Hit pretty hard. He's going to be right at it. I would say they're probably
they
going to move the sticks, and they will. So a first down for Wayne County. Good tackle there by Michaela Powell. Butler in the shotgun. Hands it off to Moore. Summertown does a good job closing that up. Short game there for Wayne County.
I'm like you, Clint. They've got plenty of athletes to run the football, but they're going to have to get a spy on that young man. That quarterback eventually. He's just really hurting you. Inside of 5 minutes already till the half. This quarter is actually kind of moved by.
Other than the first couple of series, and Wayne County tried to throw it, we've just been grounding and pounding and running clock. Hand it off. That's Moore again. Summertown's going to snuff that out. Good tackle by Schaefer and Powell.
And this is big right here. You've got them 3rd and long. You've got to get off the field here.
Well, you know they've got 2 downs. It's 3rd and 9, so they're going to have 2 downs.
Well, at the very least, you want them going on it for 4th and 5 or 4th and 6,
absolutely,
and not 4th and 2.
Yeah, you got to be playing heavy for Butler to be option reading this one and keeping it and running. Surprisingly, the Cowbells haven't got on my nerves tonight. They've been a little mild.
Well,
back to throw. Butler looking. Dumps it across the middle. It's complete.
There's going to be a face mask on that, unless they saw it. I don't know if they saw it, though. It was a face mask, but I don't know.
Either way, it's going to be a first down.
Yeah, that's a great throw. Good play there.
I mean, he just threw it right in the middle. Summertown just got caught looking.
Okay, it might have been. It sure did look like it from here.
So now if you're Summertown, you're just hoping that you can stop them enough for the clock to run out, Adam.
Yeah.
Butler in the shotgun. Moore right beside him to his right. Handing it to Moore. Going to plow forward. Good first down run there by Mason Moore.
He's going to
tailback
put him
for
inside
Wayne
the
County.
5 now, down to the 4. Man, that's just a heartbreaker, man, when you get them 3rd and 9 and give up that pass. That's a tough pill to swallow when you feel like you got them right where you need them to be.
Same set formation, except when I take that back, it's out of the pistol this time. This is where Butler has been keeping it. He does hand it off to Moore again. Moore's going to plow forward. He doesn't get in, but he's awful close. He's knocking on the door, maybe the 2. So Wayne County's got 2 plays here to get it into the end zone. They need 2 plays and 2 yards, 2:35 to go here in the first half. I think I may have him up here, folks. I want everybody to just stay tuned. We'll run a couple of commercials, but I want to try to get our newly principal and retired softball, baseball coach, Mr. Greg Burleson, in here to give us talk to us at halftime. Little miscommunication, and they're going to say he got in. I'd like to see Will's replay. Look like Moore and Butler kind of held each other up, but they're going to. Yeah, so tough break there.
Yeah.
But great execution by Wayne County.
Yeah,
Broke off the big one to start the drive. The good news for Summertown, you got 2:06, 2 timeouts left. Try to retake the lead before halftime.
Yeah, the two big plays on that drive, Clint, that first big run and then that 3rd and 9 conversion on that pass.
So Wayne County going to go for 2 again. They've got a 1-point lead, trying to extend it out to a field goal lead. Moore going to keep it, or excuse me, Butler going to keep it. They're not going to. They're saying he didn't get in.
No, no good.
So that'll keep it a 1-point lead for Wayne County. Stay with us. We'll be back in about 30 seconds here on the Exports Network.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. ERCU, not for profit, for service.
All right, back at it here on the Exports Network. Summertown to receive. You got 2:06 to go. You're down a point before we go into halftime. Adam, it would be great if you could, if nothing else, get in field goal range, get Hoffman a try, because Wayne County has been unstoppable their last 2 series, and they get the ball coming out of the half.
I'm curious to see how aggressive Summertown's going to be. You've got the 2 timeouts, but you also want to be careful here and not do something kind of reckless to give Wayne County some free points.
And a booming away is Wayne County. It's a good kick. Powell's under it. Powell drops it, picks it up, trying to make something out of it. Powell makes another man miss. He'll go down across the 30. So great job by Powell after going through his hands, getting positive return out of it. So about 70 yards, what Summertown's going to need with 1:57 to go. Hey, this might be the time you see that play action pass and that bomb to Jake again.
I don't know when it'll be, Clint, but I think this will be the drive, and sometime coming up you'll see that shot being taken here somewhere.
All right, you've got Klinghardt in the backfield behind Dillard. Hoffman in motion, going to catch the pitch out. Trying to turn around the edge. Going to get down to around the 35.
He'll stay in bounds.
Hoffman coming up a little hot. Gives a shove there to Dylan Van Fleet. And that's the last thing we need is a 15-yarder.
And I believe he was quickly replaced.
Yep. Looks like
by number 26.
Looks like Coach Walt Smith's letting him know a little bit down there, too.
I understand it's an emotional game, but probably not the best place to do it when you're 2.5 feet away from your coach.
Or 2 referees.
Yeah, the referees actually didn't see that one. But, yeah.
Powell in motion, pitching out to Powell. Summertown trying to look for something they can break. He's getting a block. Gets a block by Powell, but I did see some laundry come down. That was going to come back. Don't know who they're going to pick up a hold with, or they must have been on.
Whoa!
No, he said
waved him.
Pick it up. But I think that's on Summertown. We're watching Will's replay. I don't see anything on Pugh.
Well, here we go. Let's see it again. Should be right here. Right. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, he was tackled right there. That's not a bad call at all.
So tough break there for Summertown. Only 1:08 to go. So instead of 1st and 10 across midfield after that big run by Powell, we're going to back it all the way up to inside the 25. All right, you got Dillard out of the shotgun. It's Schaefer beside him. Dillard going to keep it, plow forward. He gets knocked down at around the 27. I'll tell you what, I don't know how I've just now noticing that's a big young man, Preston Go.
Yeah.
Offensive lineman, defensive lineman, number 69 for Wayne County.
Clint, I think either Summertown here, you run the football and either run this thing out or force Wayne County to have to call a timeout.
I'm pretty sure that's what we're about to do.
You definitely do not want to have to punt this ball and give it back to Wayne County unless they use a timeout. But they're going trips wide. They're going to throw it.
Looking. He's got a man. That's Pugh. Trying to get outside. I don't think he got the first down. Maybe he does.
He did.
He does have the first down.
Just about a yard past the marker. That's a good play.
That's a great rollout throw by Dillard, and a better route ran by Pugh. Good job catching it, turning, getting out of bounds.
Well, hey, they overloaded the side, Clint, and it was well designed, perfect timing. That's the way it's supposed to look. That's a great throw.
28 seconds to work, 2 timeouts. We'll see if Summertown stays aggressive.
You'd love to try to break something here, Clint, but I mean, how comfortable do you think they feel at least to give our young kicker our senior kicker at least a legitimate chance, I wonder. 35, maybe 30.
Back to throws Dillard. Being pressured. Max gets away from it. Couldn't pick up a block and make any more out of it.
Summertown's going to have to get a timeout.
Maybe gets a yard out of it. Summertown will take a timeout. We'll stay right here with it. Well, Adam, let's see. You've got 16 seconds, and you're not even across the 50 yet.
Well, and that was a great job by Dillard escaping. Of course, the issue is that's a long way to run for a yard.
It is.
But that's a great job just evading everything. I guess the question is, what are you looking for here, Clint? You think you're looking for something down the field to see if you can get over the top, or just try to get into maybe around that 30-yard?
Well, it's 2nd and 9, but there's only 16 seconds left. I'm seeing if I might, well, again, folks at home, the next high school football game I coach will be my first.
Yeah, me too.
Okay? But I'm going to try a screen right here because they're bringing the house here. They're trying to get in that backfield. I'm going to see if I can get a screen to maybe Powell, Pugh, something like maybe one of our running backs, and just see if that can break that off, and if nothing else, to try to get down somewhere where Hoffman can have a go at it.
I think the last thing you want here for Wayne County is somebody getting over the top of you. I can see.
Well, that's the thing. They're going to have people deep, so I think a screen might open up something to pick up a good chunk in the middle.
You may be right. Only one man in the back, or 3 there in the backfield. We've got a timeout, it looks like, again. That'll go to Wayne County.
And Wayne County's going to talk about it. So we'll take this one with them. We'll be back in a minute here on the X Sports Network.
For over 50 years, Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Lawrenceburg has been a cornerstone of care in Lawrence County. From cardiology to orthopedics, general surgery, primary care, and women's health, we offer compassionate expert care close to home. Our ER is now stronger than ever with more providers, chest pain accreditation, and our newest Joint Commission stroke accreditation, because every second matters. Generations have trusted us for compassionate care and medical excellence. Faster, trusted, accredited emergency care with Hometown Heart.
When it's time to build a home, remodel, or add on, Hamby Builders is this area's experienced construction company. From site selections to floors, doors, windows, trim, tile, bathrooms, and kitchen, the Hamby Builders team can make your home the home of your dreams. Hamby Builders is licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience in homes in Giles, Lawrence, Wayne, and Murray counties. Trust your home.
All right, back at it. 16 seconds to go. Summertown trails 14-13 as we're getting ready for halftime. Summertown trying to make something happen here. Dillard just straight keeper. He's across the 50. Going to get a first down. Clock should stop on the first down, but we ran 3 more seconds off of it.
That hurt. Question is, do you use that final timeout or spike it here?
Yeah, I would, and I think Summertown's going to. Summertown will use their last timeout. Now, if you can hit a quick hitter and get out of bounds, you'll have time to set Hoffman up. But you're out of timeouts now if you're Summertown.
Clint, I think at this point, if this ball stays between the hashes and you don't get a first down, it's half.
Yeah.
I'm not wondering if you're not going to the end zone here. Maybe you have 2 shots, maybe at 9 seconds, maybe.
It'll be tough. I don't know if we can have protection long enough.
I don't know either. You've got to get out of bounds unless you get a first down. And if you do get a first down, you've got to be on top of that ball immediately to spike it. And I don't know if there's enough time with 9 seconds to get the first down, have the clock stop, and start.
I tell you, Adam, what I'd really like is a screen to Powell with about Pugh and maybe Jake right here in front of him, pick up a block, and see if he can make something out of it.
Curious to see what happens here.
All right, let's see if Powell goes in motion on this one. Nope. Back to throw is Dillard. Going out of bounds to Powell. So 6 seconds to go. Powell goes out of bounds. That will stop the clock. Sometimes going to have to.
Well, you've got a shot to the end zone or a 55-yard field goal. It's pretty much what you're looking at.
Now, if you do it that fast again, you can pick up about.
Be able
you
to.
can pick up about 6 more.
Yeah, I mean, do you try that again and try to get out of bounds? Do you just heave it to the end zone? Whatever you do, you've got to do it quickly. You got 14 on the play clock. And that's the last thing you need here is a delay of game.
All right, 8 seconds. Sometimes going to have to hurry. Max backing his team up. 5 seconds. He's got it. Back to throws Dillard. He's got time. Fires it across middle. Caught by Powell. 1 second. Who's running the clock?
That's it.
Oh, we should have had time left on that clock. But we don't, and that will take us to halftime. Summertown trails 14-13 here on the X Sports Network.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow.
All right, welcome back. We'll go over stats and numbers here in just a minute. I think tennis team, Coach Andrea Kelly, her bunch, be receiving their championship rings. What is that, Greg? Is that 5 years in a row? 4 years in a row?
I think at least that long.
They've not lost a match since before Exports was around.
I don't know what Langdon's doing because they don't need any guidance to know how to walk out and receive rings, do they?
He just likes to be on camera.
They've not lost a match since 2021.
Will told me they've not lost a match since 2021, so that's a pretty good streak going. But folks, we're joined with coach and principal now, Mr. Greg Burleson. Greg, give us a little insight on what this week, this month, this year has been like on trying to get this football field ready to play, and welcome as the newly appointed principal here at Summertown High School.
Yeah, it's been chaotic a lot of times, but man, we've had some good people working. I mean, people in the community, construction workers, board. I mean, it's been a whole lot of people put in time and a lot of effort to make this possible. Coach Stanley's come in, he's put in a lot of time, really organized a lot of stuff that's went on tonight. I mean, as you can tell, it's in the crowd. I mean, you can see we've got a great crowd here tonight. But, back in February, March when we were talking about it, we was really worried that, we was going to meet the deadline and get on the field first thing. But, man, everybody just kind of come together. And, I mean, it turned out, and we were really, super excited to be able to play this week.
Coach, it's your first year as the principal. You've been assistant principal many years and many times. But what's this first year been like? Because I know there's been a lot of tasks at hand going on and things going on at Summertown High School.
Just busy. I mean, and we knew that was going to happen coming in.
Got a new parking lot, I saw.
Yeah, got a new parking lot. We've got a new athletic facility on campus where the old gym, what we used to call the old gym over there, that's been built since then. And, of course, we did the main building now where the high school is at, what we call the circle area there. They've come in and remodeled that. So we've had a remodel project, a football field project, a parking lot project. So it's a lot of getting out and doing a lot of talking to people and making sure, kind of everything's coming together. But, man, like I said, our teachers and staff and kids, everything's been great, to start the year. It's been busy, and we expected that. But other than that, it's been, thank goodness we've got great people, behind us, and so that's made it a lot easier.
Well, Coach, great job. You can look around here, and this place is standing room only in a lot of spots, and it's a beautiful new place that people around here should be proud of. And even though I hate it that the only reason I hate you're a principal because we're not going to see you on the sideline anymore or coaching third base, but congratulations on all your time on the field, and good luck in the main office now.
Well, I appreciate that. Thanks for all y'all do.
Yep. Thank you, Coach Burleson. All right, we'll be back in a few minutes here on the Exports Network.
Summertown High School Athletic Director Langdon Stanley. Annalee Kelly. Emma Perry. Assistant Coach Hope Perry. And your head coach, Andrea Kelly. Fans, give it up one more time for your Lady Eagles Tennis State Champion.
Welcome to Mid-South Barndominiums. We realize there's a lot of options when it comes to finding a builder for your next home. Here at Mid-South, we understand that customer service, quality, and selections are very important. It's a very large time, money, and an emotional investment, and we're here to listen and care. We realize the kitchen's the most used and abused room in the house. Our cabinets are locally custom made from Sanderson Cabinets out of Lawrenceburg. They're real wood, poplar or maple, whether you paint or stain. All comes with slow close hardware and many pull-out different style options to choose from.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your sports forecast.
Fred Gossett here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with your Friday evening forecast update. Partly cloudy skies as we head through the rest of the evening and the overnight, getting down to the upper 50s and the lower 60s across the area with a few clouds still around. And then we're going to head to the upper 80s. A few folks getting near 90 as we head to our Saturday afternoon. Partly cloudy skies overnight, a little bit of radiational cooling with the clearing skies. That allows upper 50s. Maybe not quite as widespread as what the model shows, but I do think the range across the area is upper 50s and lower 60s for morning lows. Partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies for Saturday, and that's going to allow most of us to get into the mid to upper 80s, but a few folks could briefly hit 90 or 91, especially over North Alabama, back into Wayne and Hardin counties of Tennessee, and then North Mississippi, but it's not going to be widespread even in those areas. Any 90s or 91s are going to be spotty. It's mainly mid to upper 80s as we head into the evening, falling back into the 60s, and then upper 50s, lower 60s once again for your overnight lows here going into daybreak on Sunday. Staying partly cloudy Sunday. Can't rule out a 10% chance of a stray shower, but the rain chances really don't start ticking up until Monday with a few scattered showers and thunderstorms possible. Better chances of scattered showers and thunderstorms Tuesday into Wednesday, especially as the next frontal system approaches. That may linger into Thursday, and then we're clearing out by the end of next week. So a little warmer here the next few days through the Labor Day weekend than what we have been the past few days. And then we're going to ease back to lower 80s, middle of the week, and then another fall-like cold front coming toward the end of next week. Changeable weather around here, but not high impact weather, which is certainly good news. Upper 80s is the midpoint average between southern Tennessee and North Alabama for daytime highs tomorrow. Plenty of sunshine, a few clouds around, more of the same for Sunday. Scattered showers and thunderstorms begin to get on the board Monday. They're more likely Tuesday and Wednesday, but we're not talking about an all-day washout. A few of those lingering into Thursday possibly, and then clearing skies on another fall-like cold front as we end next week. That's Luke's your latest 7-day forecast. You can always get the latest weather information from us by downloading the free Tennessee Valley Weather app. That's a download in the Apple App Store and Google Play, completely free. You can also find us on Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, and YouTube by searching for Tennessee Valley Weather. And we'll get you back to the high school football coverage here on the Exports Network.
At Murray Regional Health, you'll find the expertise and technology available in larger cities, paired with the personalized and compassionate care you deserve. As the largest health system between Nashville and Huntsville, we have a medical staff of more than 200 physicians across an array of specialties, ranging from primary care to robotic surgery. They lead skilled teams of nurses and other clinical experts that diagnose and treat conditions with advanced technology. Murray Regional Health, where clinical excellence meets compassionate care.
Summertown Band, under the direction of Catherine Medley Hartfield, with percussion instructor Jessica Brown and color guard instructor Kaylee White. They will be performing their show, The Tempest, featuring songs by Tchaikovsky, AC/DC, Harry Underwood, and the Beatles. Drum major, is your band ready?
Welcome back to Summertown, Tennessee, where your Summertown Eagles trail Wayne County 14-13 as we get ready for second half action. Well, Adam, there were some good things we saw out of Summertown. There were some bad things. What Summertown got to clean up, and what do we got to emphasize here in this second half to try to pull out a win?
The turnovers were definitely disappointing, Clint, but if you really look over the grand scheme of things, they managed to get out of it without Wayne County scoring anything. They did some good things offensively. I think at this point, though, you like the way that Summertown's moved the ball at times. You've got to find a way to stop that young man at QB for Wayne County. I think that's the key. Cause a turnover somehow, not necessarily against him, but you've got to. You've given up 2 turnovers, Clint. You've got to find a way to call something here to kind of get a little bit of momentum.
Summertown has gotten stops 3 times on fourth down, but like you had said, when Wayne County just kind of wants to turn that into a two-headed monster at running back with their quarterback and their running back, Summertown's had a hard time figuring out that read, and Wayne County's just dealing chunks, sometimes big chunks. Summertown will have to kick things off here. We'll see. We've kind of talked off air if we might see a pooch kick, we might see an onside kick here because Special teams have not looked the best on both sides for Summertown, receiving or kicking. Hoffman going to high poocher. The right side, going to be a fair catch caught, then drop, but Summertown can't get there in time. So Wayne County will start off at around the 37-yard line. So I guess maybe best case scenario, Adam, if you're not onside kicking or trying to get a turnover there.
Yeah, you limited to no return. You're going to force Wayne County to have to go about 62 yards if they're going to score a touchdown. Like I mentioned, you need to see somebody with a big strip here. Somebody come in and just make a play and try to get a ball on the ground.
Give a big shout-out while we've got a break. Mr. Jaden Stoll, Logan Love, and Cason Bailey here watching their Summertown Eagles. They were big forces for Summertown these last 4 years, and we sure do miss seeing them out there. But here in support, good to see those young men back welcoming their this team on their new field. I also want to give a big shout-out to Mr. Brady Brown in the house. He's back from overseas where he's playing professional basketball, and he's in the house tonight. Got to talk to Brady at halftime. First down run gets about one out of it for Wayne County. Summertown trying to get a stop now. Hands it off to Moore. Moore's trying to cut the outside. Good job by Michaela Powell.
That is a great
taking
job.
His legs out from under, taking away the edge. Moore's going to get about 3 out of it. But that could have been broken away. I tell you what, Adam, Michaela Powell is one of those that's so fast that if you were playing flag football or touch football in an elevator, he'd probably win.
Yeah, you'd be in trouble.
I don't know that you could catch him if you was in an elevator with him.
He's done a great job tonight busting a few big runs, around the edge offensively, too.
Yeah, had a huge one that got called back for a holding penalty.
This is big here for Summertown. You've got to force them to minimal yardage here. Try to get into that backfield.
Butler in the shotgun. Fakes it, going to keep it. Schaefer coming off a block along with, let's see, that's Schaefer and Tupper. Going to tackle Butler for a loss. We'll see how aggressive Wayne County wants to play now. I think they're going to punt for the first time tonight, Adam.
I don't think that's a bad idea for Wayne County. I'm going to tell you, 4th and 7. I'm wondering, though, Clint, if maybe that discussion of a spy on that young man might have been discussed at the half because they were ready for him.
I'll be honest with you. Schaefer, the guy blocking him, probably could have been called for a hold, and Schaefer still got off of it, held him up enough for Tupper to come knock him down. Summertown trying to play safe here. Wayne County will punt it away. Yeah, it's a good one.
It is.
Powell going to get under it. He's got it. Powell turns the corner. Going to get down to around the 32-yard line. That's where Summertown will take over. Well, Adam, we said kicking this off to Wayne County for them to start the half the way their offense looked to end the first half. That's a perfect start if you're Summertown will take over. Well, Adam, we said kicking this off to Wayne County for them to start the half the way their offense looked to end the first half. That's a perfect start if you're Summertown.
Hey, force them 3 and out. I believe first punt of the game, right?
It was.
I guess from either side. Did we even have it? We haven't punted, have we? Hey, first punt of the game, force a 3 and out, a big stop there on 3rd down. I'll say this, it's a much better start to the second half than it was to the game.
Start of the game. You are correct.
I will also tell you, and I know they were probably in prevent, I really like the way Dillard threw that football late in the second quarter. Wondering if they'll want to throw that ball a little bit here.
Going to start out, hand it off to Klinghardt. He's got some running room, puts his hand down, get a first down, comes down right in front of us across the 45. Good hard-nosed running by Kanan Klinghardt. Yeah, first down for Summertown.
Klinghardt's the kind of kid, Clint, that if you can gang tackle him, you do it. You jump on his back, try to get him down. But if he's in the open field and you're there, I don't think I would really want to be.
I was told at the start, before I'd ever watched him play the jamboree or any scrimmage at him, that he was going to be on that Quint Smith type. He was going to try to take that. I said nobody would be able to do that. He's making a believer out of me.
He is.
Hoffman goes in motion. They're going to hand it off to Powell. Powell cuts it back up the middle, and he's snuffed out there. But a good piece of running. Going to get 5 out of it.
4 or 5.
Gets across midfield.
I got to say something real quick, Clint, while we got a quick second. Have you been to the bathroom yet here? I'm going to tell you, that is first class. Only one. Oh, okay. I didn't know about that. But I
well,
tell you,
listen,
I didn't even feel worthy
Will's
to
just
go in
being
that
real
bathroom.
pessimistic tonight, folks. Will's having a hard time. He's having some technical difficulties. He's got kids playing sports, so he's a lot like me. He's real pessimistic about ball games and stuff. But let me tell you something. Anybody complain about our new bathrooms after what we've had the last? They're better than a porta potty.
100%.
Quick pass over the middle. I don't know what. I don't know if Powell just wasn't ready for it. It looked like by the time he was expecting it, it was on him, but it was there. So that'll make it 3rd and 5.
Well, I'm not going to name names, Clint, but there was a guy outside our booth just a few minutes ago who blamed Will's negative attitude on the Braves season this year, and I don't know if that's correct.
Well, I don't know. That could have a lot to do with me, too. Every time I watch the Braves, I'm starting to sound like them guys on Major League 2. Just turn it down. Just turn it into a parking lot.
All right, 3rd and 5 here. If you're Summertown, you'd love to pick this up, but you need to get this manageable. I think you can get it to 2 or less. You can go on 4th here.
Dillard going to keep it. He's going to have the first down. Breaks a couple of tackles, goes down at around the 35. Good read play. Now, back here in the backfield, I don't know if you see it. Klinghardt looked like he was slow to get up. He's going to get him a break. I just realized Klinghardt's got one white cleat on and one black one, I think.
I'm curious. Did you show a replay of that, Will?
No, don't ask him. He's having technical difficulties.
Okay, I was just curious if somebody went down on Klinghardt.
Yeah.
He was kind of thrown down and pancaked a little bit or something back there.
That'll bring in Schaefer. Schaefer had a big run, about a 70-yarder in that first half. Hoffman going to go in motion. They're going to hand it to Schaefer. Schaefer punch it off right tackle. Going to power ahead, about 5 out of it.
If you're Summertown, you couldn't have scripted a better start here to the 3rd quarter. You caused Wayne County to go 3 and out, and now you've traversed about 40 yards almost, and you're already inside almost to the 30-yard line of Wayne County.
Schaefer going to come in, instruct his team here. Play clock's at 18, 7:52 to go in the 3rd quarter. Schaefer's still in there. It's your lone running back. Hoffman in motion. Now the pitch out. Powell. Powell's trying to get away, but a good tackle by the running back. And I think running back and linebacker Mason Moore, his speed just caught up to Powell, and that's if it wasn't a loss, he might have just barely got back to the line of scrimmage. I'm thinking it's a loss, Adam.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe a loss of maybe about a yard, but if you don't get a hold of that jersey there, probably with that young man, Summertown's probably getting that first down.
Yeah, big open field tackle there by Mason Moore. So that'll make it 3rd and 7. You're definitely 4-down territory if you're Summertown, but you can't do it if you don't. It's going to be real hard to do it if you don't get something positive here on 3rd and 7. Look for Dillard on the read. Look for Schaefer pounding it. No, back to throw. Dillard across the middle, overthrows Jake Pettis.
I love the idea.
And he had a man out in the flat, which was Powell, and I think that's what his coaches are trying to tell him.
Pettis had double coverage on him. He had a guy underneath and the safety over the top. He just wasn't there on that throw.
He's going to look for a replay. I think his coaching staff was trying to tell him. Let's see where Powell goes right over here if he's all alone.
Right here.
Yeah.
There's nobody. Powell could have caught that and crawled in if he would have caught the football from where he was. Yeah, that hurts. But, hey, 4th and 7 here, Summertown. You're going to have to assume they'll throw it, but you don't know.
Got Wayne County pretty spread out. Dillard's going to keep it. If he can make one man miss, he's going to have the first down, does Max. Max gets it back there. No harm, no foul. First down, Max Dillard on a hard-nosed run.
If you remember, Clint, what was it, 4th and 6, 4th and 7 here on earlier in the half. That's in the first half, that same play virtually. Well, we can forgive him for that missed little read, I guess, after that.
A lot of growing up, too.
Oh, yeah.
Max plays everything close to heart. You know, Max takes things, he's so passionate about it. So that's good to see. He dropped that one. He picked up the first down. Now we can go to work again. We can put that play in the backbone and run it again.
Yeah, you never
and remember
know,
to look for Powell.
100%. It might be there here later on down the road.
Powell's going to go in motion. Going to hand it off.
That football's on the ground, and Wayne County has
cough it up. I think we tried to hand it off to, was it Schaefer?
It was Schaefer. Yeah.
Schaefer's going to
that ball was stripped
get it
out,
stripped from him.
right out of his hands, and Wayne County has it.
Yeah, watching this replay here, it never looked secure.
No. Got it there, but
yep,
just never. That's
that's a momentum killer there if you're Summertown, because you had all of it. You got to stop. Now you've got to get another one and get it back.
Well, a positive of that, you've got Wayne County pinned down at about their 21, which is by far their worst starting position of the night. You just caused a 3 and out on their first possession, so there are worse things in the world.
Wayne County going to hand it off. Good first down run there by number 26, Avery Vaughn. Start this drive, going to get a little separation, make things a little more manageable. Gets down to the 20.
And I think if you're Wayne County, you've got some other weapons besides that talented quarterback. I think you've got to use them. I think Summertown's going to be keying on that guy like you mentioned, Clint. Use those other weapons here. They have a young man with a lot of speed that we talked about earlier on kickoffs. If you can get him to the edge.
Oh, yeah, by the way, we're Summertown Trails 14-13. Anybody just joined us, Will forgot he's having a hard time getting his scoreboard back up. So we'll have to do this like a radio broadcast.
Yeah.
We have to give score updates. Summertown snuffing that one out on the quarterback keeper by Case Butler.
And they're really keying on him.
No gain there.
In the second half. If you're Summertown, you're right where you need to be again, Clint. I believe, third and about 6 maybe?
Mm-hmm.
You've got a chance here to get off this field again. I know it's not something Wayne County wants to do at 4 down territory here, only at around their 25-yard line.
Swinging it out. Moore.
I don't think he'll have it.
Uh-uh.
But it looks like they're going to have him about a yard short, though.
Be third and doable. Let's see how.
Be fourth.
Fourth and doable. So we'll see if Wayne County wants to plow forward here.
Well, they're waving, I believe. They're going
saying first
They're
down.
going to have it. They will have the first
Well, we just
down.
don't measure anymore, do we? If it's close, they just give it.
Yeah.
Summertown had a chance to get a tackle, but great job there. Mason Moore, some hard-nosed running. As he drags a couple of Summertown defenders with him, gets just enough for a first down. So it'll be Wayne County, first down and 10, ball on the 31 of Summertown. Rolling out some more, looking to throw, or Butler.
Oh, he's cut. Oh, my goodness.
Bradley Hoffman, I thought he had a pick.
He cut underneath that route, and I thought he would have had it.
I don't know if it just went through his hands or he was shocked that it was right there to him.
Great coverage there, undercutting that route, that out route, man.
But I sure thought we had a pick.
I did too.
And it could have been a pick six.
That ball, it seemed like it was in the air for 20 seconds, but he had an opportunity.
So that'll stop the clock. 5:20 to go in the third. Second down and 10. Got Avery Vaughn back in there for the Wildcats. And he'll take the handoff. Trying to burst the outside. Sometimes going to hold him up, bring him down after a very short gain. Make it third down and 8. I tell you what, Hunter Fishwald, number 76, just came off 6 foot, 230-pound sophomore. That's a good-looking young man. I hadn't noticed him.
Yeah.
Just a sophomore. Kind of reminds me of you, Adam. Just big, strong, tall.
You know, I get that a lot.
His daughter sitting beside me with her
I
eyes
get more
covered.
compliments on my manly good looks
Yeah.
more than my
I
my
got you.
physique, but either one's fine.
Back to throw, looking. Summertown's got men under it.
That ball is
And
caught.
somehow Wayne County comes away with it.
What
Summertown
a
had
kick.
3 players that were trying to get an interception instead of knocking it down. And Wayne County's going to get a reception out of it. Oh, my gosh. Folks, I don't know that my call did that justice. 1 Summertown defender, 2 Summertown defenders. I thought Jake had it there for a second. And then, hey, credit, what number was that with the reception?
I can't.
27. Dylan Van Fleet, hey, he did a great job of just sticking with it and ripping it away from our backfield.
I have a memory of David Tyree in the Super Bowl, picked up by Eli Manning.
Yep. Going to hand off to Moore. Moore trying to get outside. Good tackle by Austin Reed. Had some help from Max Dillard, who's out there at linebacker right now, our quarterback.
We've got a young man. Looks like he's getting up a little slow, number 56 for Summertown.
See, that's Heath Benefield. We don't need Heath to be down for long.
Yeah, he looked like he kind of maybe just tinged something a little bit. He ran off. I think he's going to be fine. So.
Now, Summertown had their opportunity. Now they're going to have to do it on Wayne County's side of the field. Wayne County with it at the 44. Quarterback keeper. Butler trying to get outside. Pugh tries to spear him there, and he can't get him down, but then Summertown's going to bring him down about the line of scrimmage. So it'll make it 3rd and 10. Clock's under 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd.
I'm going to tell you, Butler did a great job just to get back to the line in that point, Clint.
Going to be a little bit of a loss on it looking at that marker over there.
Big for Wayne County here. You wonder if they're going to go back to the air, 3rd and 11.
I'd be scared to death to call it after what that last one did.
I agree, but.
I mean, that's 2 pass plays in a row. Summertown should have had interceptions on.
Yeah, exactly.
Hoffman had one go through his hands, and Summertown had 2 players with their hands on it.
They are.
Klinghardt rushing the quarterback, got a screen pass, and it's designed beautifully. Van Fleet's going to make a bunch of miss. We got some laundry out on the field. And usually if that's away from the ball, that should be on the offense.
I don't know what we'll have, though.
Now, if it's a spot foul.
Now, I will also tell you could have a legal man downfield a lot of time on those screens, Clint.
Oh, he's pointing at Summertown.
We may have a legal man downfield on Wayne County, maybe against Summertown, but I'm just wondering, on screen passes, a lot of times you have those linemen that get too far down the field. We'll see. They're having a discussion. It seems like the coach for Summertown seems happy with the call.
Yeah, Wayne County's. Nah, they're just getting in their huddle.
I don't know. We'll see.
Well, now we're going to have to talk about it. We're going to have to get everybody together.
I will say they have not yet moved the chains. Chains are exactly where they were.
As Will's saying, a lot of times when you see this, they just wave it off. Come on, guys. Either it was or it wasn't. Let's make a call.
Illegal man
downfield on Wayne County. Yep, big number 71.
71.
He's across. Yeah,
yeah,
he's way downfield.
Yeah, I will tell you though. Look, regardless, I know if you're Wayne County, it's definitely disappointing. What a well-designed and well-called play. That was well executed. Well, Summertown with the blitz.
Well, now it's going to be 3rd and 16. Wouldn't shock me if they don't try it again, Adam.
I think if you're Summertown here,
Klinghardt's been close to sacks 2 times in a row. I'm bringing the house, Adam.
Well, I hope. If they do that, I hope it works. If I'm them, I was actually going to say I'm doing the opposite. I think I'm going to see and force them to have to throw it. Of course, you know, the way it's been going, they might throw it up in the middle of 7 of our defenders and come down with it. But I think at this point.
Yeah, folks, if you're just now joining us, it's been a good one, but it's kind of had some wild moments. Butler sends Moore in motion, looking to throw. Got good protection. Fires it across. Summertown breaks it up.
That's a great play. I'm going to tell you, he had a good break on that ball. He wasn't too
Jake
far.
Pettis. We got to brag on Jakey Poo over there.
Well, we know where he got that speed and athleticism from.
Kim. I remember watching Will play. When you said speed and athleticism, I knew who you wasn't talking about.
I did not say that, Will. That was Clint.
All right, Wayne County on to punt it away. I think you got to play pretty safe for your Summertown because you're still across midfield.
Yeah. You better be smart and ready for anything.
Line drive. Powell couldn't catch his footing as he
is not happy, but there are worse things in the world than what just happened.
Well, if he doesn't get a hand on that, it's going down at around the 1 yard line.
Exactly. He got the football and got down to the ground, and Summertown has the football in their possession. We'll take it.
Well, Adam, I don't know about you and Will, but I was kind of expecting a shootout in this second half, and we've seen 3 possessions and 3 stops, 2 for Wayne County and 1 for Summertown.
Well, I think both teams have made their adjustments. I think Summertown has made their adjustments defensively. Look, Summertown's driving. You know, they're inside Wayne County's red zone, and then you have the fumble.
Yep.
I mean, it's just – and both of these teams are really sucking the air out of the ball as far as time of possession. So it's just kind of slowed things down a little bit.
Schaefer back in there at running back. Diller going to keep that one, put his head down, try to push forward. Going to get a good first down carry. Gets across the 20. About 5 out of it.
Diller's getting up pretty slow. He's laboring a little bit. I think he's coming off.
Nah, he ain't coming off. He's coming over here he's coming over here to get the signs. He can't come off. Be out there in a wheelchair if we has to. I don't expect this play call to be for him. I look for Schaefer or maybe try to get something off the edge. Often going to go in motion. We're going to hand it to Schaefer. He secures that ball that time.
He should have a first down.
He will have a first down. Good rows by Schaefer. Thought he was going to have a hard time getting up. Klinghardt jumped up.
Number 44, Russ Gray, into the game for Summertown.
Let's see what we got. You got Hoffman and Powell in your slot positions. Go the end around to Powell and nothing there.
That was a nice job of number 32 there for Wayne County staying home.
Powell holding his hand like he got banged up pretty good. I think pretty sure if I'm looking at it right, I think Powell may have a ripped jersey as well.
Yeah.
Lucky Adam, we got 1 out of that. According to the scoreboard.
Yeah, you're wondering here if Summertown's just taking this.
Yeah, we're Coach Walt Smith's holding up 4, so that's where we're going to the fourth quarter. Summertown trails by 1. We'll be back in a couple of minutes here on the Exports Network.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Mac Brown has been providing photographic services for 55 years. During that time, Mac Brown photographers
Welcome back. We get ready to start quarter number 4. Summertown Trails 14-13. This is Clint Brazier along with Adam Lindsay here on the call. Adam, we kind of expected a third quarter shootout with neither team really stopping each other before the half. And we've got some defensive sets. Pitch out. Pugh Trying to cut it back up. He's got a little bit of running room. Good hard-nosed running by Pugh. Don't get it quite to the first down, but it's going to make it third and very doable.
Well, and if you're Summertown, keep doing what you're doing. Really, if you think about it, Clanton, they only had one possession, honestly, in that third, one complete full possession in the third quarter, and pretty much was knocking on the door to that turnover. They have moved the football the second half pretty well.
Well, never mind. They're going to give him the first down.
Yeah.
That's 2 plays, one for us and one for them. But I know good and well it wasn't a first down.
Yeah, I was curious about that one, too. I didn't think he got there, but maybe he did.
Klinghardt back in there. Powell goes in motion. Going to hand it to Kanan. Plowing forward. Good first down run. Going to get about 6 out of it. As Adam said, that's what you're looking for if you're Summertown. Keep the clock running. Keep gaining some yards.
You got to, I know we talk at times about officials, Clanton. Got to give these guys a pretty good. I don't know this crew, but, you know, the flags they've thrown, most of them I've seen have been pretty justifiable. And there haven't been a ton of flags, though, either. Letting the kids play. It's what you want to see.
Well, both teams well coached as well, so you got to give the coaches a lot of that credit as well. Yeah. But we called many a games last year. Lord, that Mount Pleasant
there was
game.
A few.
Good gosh.
There was a few.
And around to Pugh. He's going to be bottled up. The forward progress is going to get him down about a yard short. But the way that's been going, that's a first down.
No, I think they're going to have a first down. I believe they're.
Wayne County's going to have a man down. I think we're going to have an injury
Okay.
timeout.
Yeah, that might have been what they were signaling.
And we will take it with them here on the Exports Network.
Shopping for yourself. Shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
Did you know that Resource MFG, an employee?
Back at it here on the Exports Network. 1st and 10, Summertown. Cannon Klinghardt in the backfield. Diller going to hand it off to him. Not much there. Trying to get a little extra push. That's all Klinghardt. Might have got a short 2 out of it.
Hey, give Wayne County credit right there. If you're going to get Klinghardt down, you got to get him going east and west. And that time they did. They forced him to have to come to the sideline, and then they gang tackled him. That's a good job.
Ball right at the 50. Dillard coming off the sideline, getting his signals from Coach Dan Winfrey. Winfrey in his 3rd year here. First year was a struggle, but last year led his team to a 2nd place region finish and a playoff berth. Back to throw,
He's
Max.
open. He's there.
He's got that flea flicker. Powell drops it. Oh! It was there. All he had was green grass in front of him. Powell's going to be kicking himself on that one. Perfect call. Powell's had a great game. He's going to be kicking himself for that one, but he's got to shake it off. We got 3rd and 9 now. Well, we called it. When will it be? It was just a Powell that time instead of Jake. Hit him in a bad spot. What do we used to say to all our ball players?
Right in the hands.
Hit you in a bad spot, didn't you? Right in the hands.
You're still in good shape here if you're Summertown. You're looking at, 3rd and 10. Try to get some of it back here. And they're not going to get a ton. But although
Klinghardt trying to make something. Give it half.
He's going to get it half back.
It's a great job by Kanan, just making something happen there.
Look, I'm not, like you said, Clint, I've head coached as many football games as you have in your life. But I've seen 4th and 6, 4th and 7. I've seen Dillard run for both. I mean, do you go back to the well right here?
I'm telling you what's going to happen right here, right now. We're going to get out there and we're going to do a hard count, try to draw Wayne County off 4th and 4.
But do you use the timeout, though?
Probably.
With it being a 1-point game, do you think you might need it later? I don't know.
Well, they ain't going to have time to draw them off. It's only 5 seconds on the play clock. And they do. Summertown does.
My goodness. I'm 1 for 1 tonight, and so are you. You're 100%. That's a great play.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. We'd waited so long to get on the ball, but that might have been how it was drawn up, Adam.
I think it was. Well, you're wondering at that point if maybe you don't go ahead and
watch this on Will's replay. Great job.
Well, and you're wondering, Clint, if you go ahead and just don't snap it, take the 5 yards and punt it. Maybe that's what he's thinking. You've got all 3 timeouts, 8 minutes left. That might be what they're thinking. That
Get
was
Hoffman
great.
back across the 50 where he can pin.
Yep, maybe
Wayne
pin
County.
them back. Yeah,
we don't have to worry about that now.
Not now.
Summertown's got new life.
Yep.
1st and 10. Ball on the 41. That Cannon Cleanheart in the backfield. Powell in motion. End around to Pugh. I think Summertown's going to have a legal formation. I think we had too many men in motion.
Well, and it may not be a bad thing at this point because you're going to be probably 1st and 15. You basically got no yardage on that play.
Max pointing to himself saying that was on him. I'm not really sure, but let's see. We had Powell and Cleanheart.
Yeah, you had 2 men in motion at the same time at the snap, and the back there was already leaning when the ball was snapped.
So back that up 5 and make it 1st and 15. Summertown's going to have to go back to work. Coach Walt Smith yelling at somebody. Now let's see. Coach Walt Smith's going to bring off number 55, Aiden Hill, giving him an earful. So he didn't like something he saw there. Hey, are you really a member of the football team if Coach Walt Smith hadn't chewed you out at least once? And now Summertown's going to kick themselves again.
Well, if this keeps happening, there's going to be plenty of them that are fixing to get a load from Coach Smith.
Hunter Fishwald, who I bragged on earlier, he's going to jump off. Then the rest of the offensive line is going to follow him. So after getting a break, Summertown's backed up 10 yards. The good news is, Adam, still just 1st down. So we've got 4 plays to get 20 yards.
Well, and look, they had a wide open receiver there, well-designed play, but this offense isn't exactly designed for 1st and 25 either. You're going to have to – you've got to quell this little problem with penalties right here quickly.
Powell in motion. They're patient that time. Powell's got it. Gets a good block by Pettis. Trying to turn to the outside. He's got it turned. Powell's going to get the penalty yards back and then some. Great job by Caleb Powell. As he goes across the 40.
It also helps when you got a back that can rip off 15 or 16 at a pop, too.
Yeah.
Nice job there.
So now instead of 2nd and 20, it's 2nd and 7. Very manageable, very doable. We're at close and in on 7 minutes to go here in the contest.
Looks like he might have stepped out a little bit before they actually got him down.
Powell's going to come off, get him a break. He's been rode like a government mule tonight.
Yeah.
They're getting into the huddle. He's only got 10 seconds on the play clock. So whatever Summertown does, they're going to have to do it in a little bit of urgency. Handing it to Cleanheart. He's wrapped up and dropped. Might have got 1 out of it.
Maybe.
Make it about 3rd and 6.
They're still in good shape for Summertown. Put you at 3rd and 6. Keep pounding that thing. Make 4th down manageable. Maybe break something here.
Now we've got an injured Wildcat down again. We'll take this injury timeout with them here on the Exports Network.
Want to take the next steps in taking care of your health? Tennessee Valley Allergy Services can make your goals a reality. Their team of doctors, nurses, and medical professionals are dedicated to providing allergy care and treatment, such as drops and shots, to fit your exact needs. Their expert services are for anyone ages 2 and older. Whether you struggle with environmental or food allergies, they've got you covered. Discover a better you at Tennessee Valley Allergy Services, located right next to the Zaxby's in Lawrenceburg. Book online or call 931-325-0757 to schedule your appointment today.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tennessee Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg.
Landon Smotherman, number 55, outside linebacker. Our offensive lineman, defensive lineman for Wayne County. He goes down, but he looks like he's okay. Maybe it's just a cramp. But Summertown's got some work to do. 3rd and 6. Adam, we're 4 down territory without a doubt with the clock ticking and us down a point, but need some positive yards. Cleanheart, not going to get it. No. Just too slow developing, Adam. That'll make it 4th and 6.
It's just hard to say you're going to take it out of Dillard's hands here. He's come through for you twice already. Do you leave it in his hands again to try to convert this 4th and 6? That's an awful big ask to ask your quarterback to convert 4th and 6. And
Give a
4th and
shout out
7.
while we're waiting on this. I got to text Mr. John Daniel. John, I gave you a shout out earlier. Sorry. So sorry about your loss. Great man your dad was, and we miss you here tonight too, buddy. Back to throw. Fires it across. He's got Powell. Powell holds on to that one. First down, Summertown.
Well-designed play.
Quick slant. Powell was being tackled while he was trying to catch it. He'll hold on to it, give Summertown a first down. They're inside the 30.
You're in business now.
Yeah, John, we miss you, buddy. I will say this. Drew's doing a great job as our PA man, but one thing is he ain't got us no 15-yarder. Summertown, 5 minutes to go. Dillard's going to keep it. Plow forward, good running by Max. Think he's going to have another first down. Max very, very slow to get up. Bring Schaefer back in. Schaefer going to get Klinghardt. Klinghart's been a workhorse this whole series.
Yep.
After some penalties, he had some hard-nosed runs, kind of keep us back alive. Under 4.5. Schaefer got it, running off left tackle. It'll be a short gain, but it's positive.
Yeah.
You know, Adam, if that thing gets under 4 minutes and Summertown keeps getting positive yards, when do you think about maybe start either olaying or using your timeouts if you're Wayne County?
I think with Wayne County having all three of theirs, I think they feel okay. I think
because here, if you're Summertown, I'm not being in any hurry because if nothing else, I'm in field goal range right now.
Well, and my question is, if you're Summertown, if you're inside of that 10, which they are, if you don't get in here, are you going to kick the field goal?
I am. Summertown's going to jump.
Not gonna
That's
help.
twice. That is twice. That's what happens when I brag on a young man, Hunter Fishwald. That's twice. The sophomores jumped off sides. So Summertown, instead of 2nd and short, it'll make it 2nd and 12.
Well, and if you're Summertown here, the last thing on my mind this deep is a field goal. I'm looking to punch this ball in. If you can get a guy through here.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not looking for it. But if it's fourth and over a long 2, I'm going to give Hoffman a chance to give us a 1 point or a 2 point lead.
I agree. Well, and look, let's just say it. Wayne County's had the ball twice the second half, and with both resulting in punts.
Pitch out, Pugh. One hands it, grabs it, trying to stay alive, and he's going to be wrapped up. Dives forward. I don't think it's going to be much of a spot.
No, we're going to have a loss of about at least 3 yards, possibly. That's going to put it 3rd and about 14, but it looks longer than that. It looks like a good 3rd and 16 from where the sticks are. Yeah, 15.
Well, it's 3rd and 15, Adam. I'm probably asking Hoffman what side of the field or where he wants this ball.
That's what I was going to ask you, Clint. Are you looking to try to convert this and put something down?
If he likes left
yardage?
hash and Schaefer's in the backfield, I'm saying run off left tackle.
Yeah, I agree.
Dillard's going to keep that one. Turn the edge, get some positive yards, but nowhere near the first down. It'll be 4th and 10.
Well, and honestly,
they're going to say Dillard was down. Wayne County came out with a football.
Yeah, they ruled him down.
But you're under 2 minutes.
You're pretty close to the middle of the field, too. I think you're a little bit toward that left hash.
And here comes the field goal team.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to tell you, if I'm Wayne County, I might use a timeout here.
Just to ice?
Maybe. I mean, but you may need them.
Well, Summertown just had 2 kids run off the field and then have to be told to go back on. So I don't know that I don't use a timeout if I'm Summertown and make sure everybody's where they wants to be, because this is your ball game if you're Summertown.
I think you're going to have to use a timeout. You're inside of 10 right now, and you haven't even broke the huddle. They're going to have to use a timeout.
I think Coach Winfrey's getting one.
But then again, he might have let that clock run down just to burn more time.
He did. He was trying to get it as low as he can.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 3 seconds ran off that clock.
Yeah.
Now, this is your ball game, Adam. You know. Now, one good thing about Bradley Hoffman, I mean, we've seen him pushing players much bigger than him. He ain't nervous.
No.
But you got to have a good sap. You got to make sure no false starts. You know, everybody's got to be on same page here if you're the Summertown Eagles.
Look, and I'm sure this kid is mentally tough, but let's just be honest. You've got a young man, the first home game in a brand new stadium against a rival that you've had for years, a very solid team like Wayne County. A minute left on the clock with a field goal on the line. I'm going to tell you, man, I don't know, Clint, if I could do it.
I didn't say I didn't say it's gonna be nerves.
It's a lot. It's a big ask. I'll just say this. I'm glad I'm not out there, especially at that young man's age. But everybody here has to ask you, look, a good snap, good hold, whatever else. You have to block here, because I can promise you they're probably coming, and they're probably coming with everybody after this.
Now we've got to hold up. I think I saw Wayne County's coach maybe pointing at the clock and talking about how 2 or 3 seconds that it ran off. So I don't know if this is what we're held on to, but Summertown doesn't need to be locked down there in a statue position. So they're going to – that's what I like to say. It's kind of like the referee taking a long time while somebody's waiting at the foul line to shoot a free throw. Get off that line.
Mm-hmm. $120, I believe. Did you say 120? He's actually signaling
122.
122.
So added 5 seconds on there, and we can all agree there was way too much time that ran off that clock. Which could be, if Hoffman hits that, could be vital to Wayne County. Now, if he misses it, they're not going to care.
Well, and if you're Summertown, the problem is you just use one of your timeouts. If you miss this here, you would have really needed that third timeout probably. Hopefully this young man's going to nail this thing.
Hoffman on the kick. Snap's good. Kicks up. Left. Oh, it's through. Good. I thought it looked left. Hoffman's going to bang it through. Going to give Summertown a 16-14 lead. Now, Wayne County does have all 3 timeouts and a minute 17 to work. But for right now, Summertown with a 16-14 edge. And, Will, was that not the score last week for Wayne County?
Yes.
Except they won.
Yep.
So big call there by Coach Dan Winfrey. And an even bigger clutch job by Bradley Hoffman. Going to kick it through, I swear, from here, guys. Let me see Will's. Will's got a better angle than what we do up here in this booth. I swear I thought that thing was left from where we are. Watching a replay here. Good hold by Max Dillard. Kicks up. And it's inside it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, though, Clint, from the side, your eyes play tricks on you a lot as far as field goes.
All right, boys. Minute 17. And this is where Summertown struggled.
I'm curious what you do here. Do you just pooch it again and let it be? I don't think you kick it deep and give this young man a head of steam.
Not the way our coverage team has looked.
I don't know, Clint. I think you either pooch it or kick the thing out of bounds. You force Wayne County. And honestly, right now, an unknown for Wayne County is their kicking situation. They only need a field goal here.
Yeah, but they haven't even kicked it. They haven't. No. They went for an extra point. They went for 2 twice.
That's the unknown thing about them. You don't really know what they have in their arsenal as far as a kicker. So, but
I think they're going to have to go. I think they're going to have to get in the end zone, Adam. I like our chances if they're having to line up and kick a field goal.
I'm really curious how Coach and how Summertown approaches this kickoff.
Do we have a final score from Loretta Town?
48-0, I believe, Clint, was the result.
All Lawrence County in that one. Okay. It's a big moment, but, folks, we ain't near done yet. Summertown needs a good kickoff, and they need good coverage. Need to make Wayne County have to work. Hoffman with a high poocher. Not going to call. Yeah, we'll call a fair catch, so it's good jobs. Wayne County will have to go about 65 yards now.
Yeah, that was a good decision by that young man to catch it. It could have went out of bounds, but it also could have bounced back.
And I don't know if we've actually got an official or a referee running that clock, but 4 seconds just ran off that clock after he caught it.
Yeah.
Watch our replay here.
The clock should not start until it's actually touched, and technically it would be 1 second because he waited for a fair catch. Bang.
And we're down to 11 seconds.
You can give him 1:16, but that's pretty much.
And I think they're talking about it now. I don't know who's running the clock. I mean, it's got to be an official, right?
Not necessarily. I don't know.
Coach West Long said he was not doing it because I went in there to chew him out about that one right before halftime.
Technically, in a high school football game, it has to be an official. Now, the question is, though, I'm not sure if it's being run from the field. Because I do believe you have your guy running the clock should be right here, Clint, if you see him right here on our end.
Gotcha.
Because here's your end man. Now, I don't know if they're using a remote. Joe, would you know that? Is a remote? A lot of them now are remote control. That the official.
He's got something in his hand.
Yeah,
this guy down there.
Most fields now have them run off a remote. Now there are some where you go in the booth.
Well, they're going to put 117 back on, so they're going to take no time off that clock. That's what it was when it started.
Yeah.
And if it was fair catch, that's probably right.
And you know, you never know if that controller's faulty too, if it's not working.
Case Butler to lead his team. He's back to throw. Should be a hold there, but no call.
No call.
Going to dump pass out. Summertown with a tackle. That'll keep the clock running.
Yeah,
Wayne County's wanting to clock it. They're not going to take a timeout yet.
Yeah, I'm with you, Clint. I thought that could have been called a hold in the backfield there.
Butler looking to spike it, and he does. 56 seconds to go here in the contest. Will make it 3rd down and about, 4 at them? Maybe a long 4, short 5.
Yeah, right at it.
Which it doesn't matter because you're 4 down territory no matter what you do here.
Well, Wayne County has options here. You can go down the field here if you want to. And look, worst case is your 4th and 5 and still have a good time. An incomplete pass stops the clock. You know, I think they're set up with quads there on the outside and 5 receivers.
Butler all alone in the shotgun, looking to throw. He's got time. Screen pass out. Summertown can't wrap him up behind the sticks, so that'll be a 1st down. Stop the clock.
That will stop the clock.
It's a great job by Van Fleet as he fought off the tackle there. Going to get a 1st down. And Wayne County looking to move as soon as referee blows that whistle. He'll spike it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
The thing about it is, though, if the clock is on 48 and you catch it and spike it, it should at least go to 47.
I agree.
I mean, that's the only thing that I don't, and I know seconds here, seconds there aren't huge, but it is in situations like this. I am curious about that.
I think Coach Dan Winfrey's pointing out what you just said. And I think referee's going up saying, hey, they just caught it and snapped it, and the clock never started.
Well, and, you know, honestly, Clint, we talked about right there before the half. I thought Summertown had a few instances where time ran off, you know, where they were trying to score there before the half.
Well, Powell caught that 1st down there at the end and goes down with about 3 seconds on, and it just kept running. And took it to halftime.
The thing about it is, though, Clinton, you don't really know what the cause is. You know, is it human error? Is it maybe it's an issue with the remote?
They ran it all the way down to 43.
Yeah.
So it took 5 seconds off. All right.
We'll take it.
1st and 10, Wayne County, the 45. Yeah, it should be 2nd and 10. Long pass, going to be broken up incomplete. Good defense by Powell. And that should make it 3rd and 10 as they spiked it, and it will be. Our quarterback, Max Dillard, is out there. Hey, this is your ball game. The quarterback can play defense this series, Adam.
Well, and if you're Wayne County here, Summertown might very well be expecting a pass. You can run the football. You have all 3 of your timeouts, though. If you could break something here, I don't know if Summertown would necessarily be expecting to run here.
All right, Butler in the shotgun. Back to throw, rolling to his right, looking. Lob pass, it's caught but then dropped. Good break there for Summertown as Let's see. Was that number 44?
Here's the question.
Todd. Now we're going to get a timeout by Wayne County. They're going to talk it over. We'll stay right here with it. We don't want to miss anything with 29 seconds to go.
This is if you're a defensive coordinator here, Clint, this is a tough spot on how Wayne County still has options. 4th and 10, do you just go for the gusto and try something deep down the field, or are you just trying to get the
Well,
first
you got to do
down?
something that'll at least get 10 yards.
Yeah, are you just trying for the first down?
Yeah.
Are you going to try trickeration? Are we looking at some kind of like a halfback?
Well,
I mean, you never know.
They've had some success with that screenplay.
Yes.
That's not going to shock me if that's not what dialed up. One got called back, but one also picked up a big first down for them as well. So,
well, in football, Clint, if you have one player that maybe bites on something,
yeah,
it could cause you troubles. If you're Summertown defensively, you better know your assignments right here and be disciplined.
Looks like Powell, Dillard, and let's see, Hoffman and Pugh are all playing pretty much prevented.
Yeah.
They're deep. Boy, I'd like to see Tupper get down there and get a big stop. Summertown with only 3 men. Looks like they're bringing. Moore going to go in motion. Back to throw. He's got all day. Slings it. Summertown just needs to bat it down. And we're going to intercept it. That's going to be your ball game. Peyton Powell. Excuse me, that's Hoffman. Bradley Hoffman. That's double 2. So not only is Hoffman going to get the game-winning kick, he's going to get the game-winning interception.
Does that qualify him for the player of the game tonight?
I think that's our Fields and Brown player of the game. Oh, and now you're just looking for a clean snap.
Yeah. The question is, I guess Wayne County only had 2 timeouts, but they had them up there with 3. But I guess they used the one.
Yeah.
So Wayne County, if they do choose to try to fight this, can only stop it twice. But really, the only thing they could hope for is that Summertown muffs a snap or something,
Yeah.
crumbles a snap. We'll see if they'll use it.
Got to be on the same page. Dillard's got it. Dillard's going to kneel on it. Wayne County's not going to use their timeouts, I don't guess. Summertown's going to get out of here with a win. What a home opener on this new stadium, Adam. Summertown, we thought we were going to see a shootout in the second half, had 3 points.
Yeah, it was exciting, though. These 2 teams, they're very well matched. It was a fun game to watch.
I tell you what, it's a big win coming off a heartbreaking loss last week at Lawrence County when really you just kind of got bullied in the 3rd quarter.
Yep.
You come back and take care of business, beat Wayne County, who just beat Richland, and we know how good Richland is.
Yes.
In your home opener here at your new stadium. So big shout out to all the Summertown faithful for making this happen tonight. Boy, we've had the festivities. I'll tell you what, let's just get to it, Adam. Our Fields and Brown Barbershop player of the game, I think we're both in agreement. You got to give it to Bradley Hoffman.
I'm going to look at Hoffman, and I'm going to tell you, man, Dillard tonight was so tough.
Well, listen, we can throw it out there, a lot of kids.
Yes, I thought Dillard, with huge conversions on 4th down and huge runs, that kid played tough tonight. I mean, but this team as a whole, I don't have an issue giving this whole team just a lump tonight.
Well,
they played their hearts out.
I'm going to go Bradley Hoffman just for the fact that he had the biggest offensive play of the game, and he had the biggest defensive play of the game. So that's our Fields Brown Barbershop player of the game. Join us next Friday night, folks. We'll be back at home, be hosting Cascade. Now, we'd love to just see maybe 20, 30, 40 viewers on here and the rest of you in-house, and I think that's what's happened tonight. But if you can't, we'll have it live for you, me and Adam, and we'll be on that call as we host Cascade. Everybody have a safe and wonderful Labor Day weekend. Will, again, my friend, thank you for all you do. For Will Pettis, for Adam Lindsay, this Clint Brazier saying so long, everybody.
Going the distance with local sports. This